Hello, my name is Mr. Dog, and today we're going to look at the Suicune V deck in Expanded. Suicune has the attack Blizzard Rondo, does 20 damage plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon you have. Because we have Sky Field in Expanded, this means each player can have 8 Pokemon on his or her bench. However, that's not all. We also play 4 copies of Articuno from Pokemon Go, has the ability Ice Symbol, that's your basic water Pokemon's attacks, do 10 more damage. So effectively with one of these on our bench, our Suicune's attacks will do 30 more damage. So with 4 of these on our bench, we can do a maximum of 380 damage. We also play Keldeo-EX, has the Russian ability. Once during a turn, this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. This is really good because if we have a Float Stone on this, we can use this as our pivot, and we can make sure the Suicune is on the bench, so we can use an Aqua Patch to power it up. This lets us attach a water energy card from our discard pile to our benched Suicune. And to get the energy in the discard pile, we use Radiant Greninja, lets us discard an energy and then draw 2 cards. And we also use Volcanion Prism Star, lets us discard an energy and our opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. So it's kind of like one half of an escape rope. Okay, so I'm going to keep introduction short and sweet. Let's get on to some gameplay. Okay, we are going second against Volcarona. We shouldn't have to worry too much about damage because we do hit Volcarona for weakness. Let's bench this Volcanion Prism Star. Get rid of Echoing Horn. And let's just bench a Suicune. And Dedenne, hopefully we can draw some decent cards. Might be able to get an attack off in the first turn, not sure. Okay, so there's a chance we can get the knockout here. We'd see to Melony and then see what we get off that. So let's Aqua Patch. We'll go for Lumineon. And we'll grab Colress. Colress for 5 isn't too terrible. Okay, nice, so we can get an attack off. We'll discard this and this. We do have a V-Seeker for next turn, so we can research or something. Grab energy. Then we'll Fleet-Footed. With a Suicune, we are doing 120, which is 240 with weakness. So we are getting the first knockout, which is really good. Radiant Greninja, not a bad prize card, and N is pretty good also. We're going to get rid of our Sky Field and our Float Stone, which is kind of bad because if they knock this out, I kind of wanted to use this as a pivot. Okay, so they knock us out very easily, and I think I'm just going to promote a 1 prizer here. We'll put this down, and we'll get an energy attachment. I think we just want to see a lot of cards, so I'm just going to go with a research. Maybe Colress is better, I'm not sure, because we could conserve the Greninja, but I think research just gives us slightly better odds because those cards aren't shuffled back into the deck. And there we go, we get another attack off, which is what we like to see. Let's see, we got Trainers Mail, probably get the Rescue Stretcher. So we can maybe get a Suicune next turn. They shouldn't end, so we should be able to keep this Rescue Stretcher in the hand because Volcarona doesn't usually play N, and we need to do Fleet-Footed. Okay, Dedenne, that's nice. So just gonna Blizzard Rondo for the knockout. So looks like they might be playing all 2 prizes, except for maybe Zeb Striker. They can't really attack with that, I don't think. Some Volcarona decks play Mew, but I haven't seen a Mew yet. It would be kind of annoying if they did play Mew because I'd have to knock out Mew and then another Pokemon instead of just knocking out 2 prizes. We could even attack with Lumineon potentially. Okay, so looks like they're going to go into another Volcarona. They don't have Mew. So I think we should just win this game because we can just power up another Suicune by going Melony and Energy Attachment. Okay, so that's GG. So promote this because that's free retreat. Bring back Suicune. Melony. And then attach for our turn, and that's the game. So it could have gone differently if they had gotten the first knockout, if they went second, but luckily we went second. Okay, we're playing against Duraludon, so we need to be prepared to be Silent Labbed. We do have Sky Fields to counter their Silent Lab if they do actually play Silent Lab, so let's discard this. Grab a Crobat so we can draw more cards. See what we get off Trainers Mail. Let's just grab this to discard it, I think. Go to these. Grab the Dedenne. Sky Field. Crobat. Now that's fleet-footed. It's not really what I wanted. Heavy Ball. Grab this, it could be useful. Put a Float Stone on there. Might just grab an energy to get it in the discard pile. Okay, so we can actually get an attack off here. And we didn't have a way to discard the energy, so it's a good job I did to get an energy of the Computer Search, even though it seemed a bit weak. We're not actually doing that much damage though. Unless they get a double dragon energy, they can't actually knock me out. Yeah. I think this is fine. So we can set up the 2-shot on the Duraludon VMAX. Okay, so they are going to get the knockout on my Suicune, which is unfortunate. So we'll promote this. We can draw some more cards with Radiant Greninja. Seems good to me. That's not really what we were looking for. Put this one here. I think we have to Dedenne here. Hopefully we can find a Suicune and like an Aqua Patch or something. Okay, nice. So let's use this. Attach this. And may as well bench another Suicune. Then draw a card of Fleet-Footed. And Blizzard Rondo for knockout. So 250 damage, that's quite a lot. Sky Field. N. Versus Seeker. Pretty decent price cards. So we need to hope they can't get the response knockout. They're actually benching loads of Pokemon. So we could actually get the one hit on a VMAX. But they do place the Celtic Swell, so that's unfortunate. They're going to get rid of their Pokemon and I have to get rid of some of mine. So we'll get rid of our liabilities. I probably should have got rid of 2 Dedennes instead of Dedenne and Crobat. Okay, it's good. So they can't get the response knockout. They just Intrepid Sword. Let's draw a card with Fleet-Footed. Probably should Melony to power up the Suicune, so we can use it for next turn. That's an Aqua Patch. I'll use that in case they N. And I think I will thin out my deck a little bit as well, so I probably won't be using N and get rid of that. So use Rush In. Then Retreat. Then Fleet-Footed again. Then Concealed Cards. Then Blizzard Rondo for the knockout. Professor's Research. Articuno. Okay. So we'll use Field Blower, discard this, put this down, put this down. I'm actually run out of V-Seekers and Guzmas, so I can't actually gust this up next turn. So I think I just have to hit into this and hope for the best. Fleet-Footed. We could potentially attack with Radiant Greninja at some point, so maybe I should power that up. Bench one of these, then we'll attack. So we can actually snipe this with the Greninja to win the game next turn. So we'll just get rid of this and this. Okay. So I think I should just win now. Send up this. And we'll Professor's Research. And there we go. There's our energy. We'll retreat. Then Moonlight Shuriken. This, and it doesn't matter what else, to win the game. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Some things I'd like to maybe add to this deck are some Capes of Toughness, because we're quite easy to knock out with 210 HP. Quite a lot of decks do more than 210 HP, especially in Expanded. And also I'd like to maybe add Memories of Dawn Mew just as a single prize attacker, force our opponent to take 4 knockouts rather than 3. But I'd also have to play a Raihan because Melony doesn't work on non-V Pokemon. And what do you guys think of this deck? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you for the next deck showcase. Bye!